Hey everyone, real quick, I wanted to back up and talk about chapters 14 and 15. So let's review what we've learned in The Giver because I feel like we are not reading like we're supposed to or like I expect you to. So let's back up and go over what we should have learned. So if you remember, Jonas is now the new receiver of memory. So he is receiving all these memories that the giver is giving him. Remember, that's a special job in his community. And what set him apart from everybody else was that he had the pale eyes, and nobody else in his community had those eyes. Well, Jonas gets the memory of going down the hill on a sled. And with that memory comes some pain because he falls off the sled in one of those memories and hurts his leg. So he's not just receiving good memories, he's receiving some bad memories too. But one of the good memories he receives is of a sailboat sailing on the ocean. That is a calming memory, okay? This is the memory that he transfers and transmits to Gabe while Gabe is sleeping in his crib. If you notice in your reading, Gabe has the same pale eyes and characteristics that Jonas has. And this is a big no-no in this community. He should not have transferred the memory to Gabe, but he did it to get him to go to sleep and to calm down and to stop crying. Okay? Well, pay attention to the fact that Jonas, in his training and while he's receiving his memories, he cannot have any type of medication. Okay? In this chapter, you also saw that in case twins were born, the lightest one, or the one that weighed the least amount, was released from the community. Remember, there's 3 reasons you can be released from the community. You can be released for being old. You can be released for committing more than 3 transgressions or constantly misbehaving. Or if you are a newborn and you're very sick, you can also be released. And in this case, if a twin is weighing less than what they should, they would be released. Okay? Well, we also see in this chapter that Jonas gets a memory of warfare and starvation. And this is excruciating for Jonas because he's not experienced this type of pain before. So let's go to chapter 15. In chapter 15, he gets the memory of a battlefield, okay? This is not a pleasant memory. He sees dead soldiers and fallen comrades, and he even witnesses a man die. This chapter was short, which is why I assigned you 2 chapters to read in one day. Other than warfare, there wasn't any other really important events that happened, but you need to know that the warfare memory in the battlefield was not good for Jonas. And in chapter 16, this is what I want you to read today. Jonas gets the memory of a birthday party. And remember, in their community, they do not celebrate individual birthdays. They each move up a year in December at the ceremony. So Jonas does not really understand the memory of a birthday party until the giver explains it to him. He sees presents, he sees family. So this is a pleasant memory for Jonas. He also gets the memory of horseback riding and a campfire, and these memories are also pleasant to Jonas. He also gets the memory of Christmas, and remember, there are no holidays celebrated in this community. Jonas gets the vision in his mind of family sitting around, opening presents with decorations up, and he doesn't understand the warm, tingly feeling until the giver describes it to him as love. Okay? So Jonas is ecstatic. He's very happy and excited to receive all of these good memories. Especially in the memory of Christmas, he gets to see what it's like to have grandparents, which he's never had before. Okay? If you haven't caught on, the word dwelling in this novel means their house, is where they live. So I just wanted to throw that in there as well, because if you're not understanding that word, you might be a little bit confused. So this is what you're reading about in chapter 16. I want you all to do your best to read it today after you finish your assignment.